when, when we are examining lamas and Rinpoches in these states with all this equipment, and, there's the state, and then there's the thing that shows up on the screen for the scientist. I'm wondering how you relate those two things, and maybe we can make it a little bit personal. I'm thinking, when you was told by the scientist, wow, your gamma waves are like incredible, you don't even believe this. What does that mean for you? How do you process this sort of information?
At the beginning, I have no idea about what is the gamma wave is. So I thought, something happened in my brain. But for me, what I learned is like what we call personal transformation and journey on the path. So having discussion with the scientists, and what they said is 20 some years before, neuroscientists doesn't believe that the brain has capable of change. So if you're born with unhappy, the rest of your life is unhappy. If you're born with some kind of like anxious, rest of your life will be anxious. But then in that time, I think especially in the 2007, 8, what I discovered is they said, now they changed their view. So what they said, even you're born with unhappy, you can change into a happy person. So that is what I believe. So it's kind of like really also fascinating. And then one of the best way to transform your brain activity is the meditation. So right now there's a lot of research about that. So the meditation really helps to change. So now there's a neuroplasticity, neural pathways, neurogenesis, and they all said that, don't worry, if you are born with unhappy, there's hope. You can become a happy person, I think. So yeah, I think that's really, for me, kind of like...
sorry.
Yes.
So you learned about neuroplasticity, right, in this situation, and not only that, but how meditation is effective way of changing and transforming.
Yes.
I was wondering, is there an idea of neuroplasticity in the ancient text? I think you mentioned once Les Rongwa or something like that you were talking about. Do we find this in Buddhist texts?
So for us, what we talk about is entire body has prana, bindu, nadi. So the nadi meaning nerves, the gross level, subtle level is in the heart, in the brain, in the skin, everywhere. The nerves, the channels. So in the brain, when I discuss it with the science, the neurons, like tree. And then there's some bindu is kind of like cells. So the thing that go in, traveling within the nerves. So in the brain, there's neurotransmitters. Like these are very close to the bindus, serotonin, dopamine, a lot of those. And then there's a prana, which is the energy. And that is the movement. They are kind of rotating, moving, changing, developing. And also energy could be the electric charge. So in the brain, there's some kind of electric charge. When they're sending, they say this kind of like brain cells going through each of those neurons and snaps. There's a lot of things. I'm not the expert in that, but what I'm hearing is from scientists. So for us, it's very similar as prana, bindu, and nadi. Yes.